Good morning, dear students. As we talked about the numbered keys and the spider keys in our last lesson, it was all about the characteristics. So we are continuing with about the characteristics which are inherited. Inherited means some kind of features of the living things that we saw are passing to the next generation from the old one to the young generation. That's the means inherited characteristics. Today we are going to talk about these inherited characteristics that we get large number of same characteristics from our parents, maybe from our grandparents, and so on. That's we will talk about today's lesson. So let's start. We are going to talk about the father of genetics. This man is called, his name is Gregor Mendel. He was an Austrian monk who discovered many plant, make some kind of experiments, and in the end found that the previous generation uh, like give their some kind of traits which are also called as characteristics to the next generation. He made some kind of law of inheritance of traits. So he cultivated and tested some number of plants. He found that the plant's offspring means the new generation of that plant, retain traits of the parents. And for his discoveries, he was called the father of genetics. We are, guys, starting with the topic genetics. Before we get deeper, let's start from the surface. As you all know about the cells, they all have, most of them of course, most of them have the nucleus. Inside the nucleus we have the chromosomes. Here you can see that by the time we can see there is a chromosomes inside of the nucleus, and the cells for evidence that they may be involved in reproduction. Also they are growing by number. Yeah, we have seen from slides of tissues that cells have a cell membrane, cytoplasm, and the nucleus, and other kind of organelles, of course. When scientists examined living cells under the microscope, they saw the changes took place in the nucleus that are linked to reproduction. It means a cell before it divides, and in the process of division there is happening some kind of movement of strands. Those strands are called as chromosomes. These ones, guys, are chromosomes. So time before cell division begins, when the chromosomes are not visible under the microscope, each one has made of copy itself. It means all the chromosomes that one cell have, it will make one copy. And the chromosome and its copy lie together as two threads. During cell division, as the nucleus divides, each pair of threads separates. Each thread then enters one of the nuclei that are forming in the new cell. Once each cell is formed, every thread becomes a chromosome. This means that the nuclei of the new cells have the same number of chromosomes as the original one, even the same information, everything is same. The chromosomes in the nuclei of the new cells then seem to disappear into the nuclear material but become visible one more time under the microscope again when the cell is going to divide. So, what is chromosomes and genes? Extensive studies on chromosomes have shown that they are arranged in pairs. That's why they become like visible inside the nucleus, of course. And the individuals in each species have certain number of chromosomes in their cell nuclei. For example, we are human beings have 46 chromosomes arranged into 23 pairs in every nuclei, and the fruit fly has only 8 chromosomes arranged into 4 pairs. It means, guys, we get those 23 pairs from both our parents and make our 46 chromosomes. The chromosomes are really threaded of chemical messages. The messages are strung along each chromosome like carriage in a long train. Each message is called a gene. You can see that here, this is a simple cell. Inside the cell, we have the main control center, we call nucleus. Inside the nucleus, actually, we can see the chromosomes. Chromosomes, in this case, they are visible. Look deeper to the chromosomes, we see the DNA, and a small segment of the DNA we call those genes. And now, genes provide all information for the how cell grows, develops, behaves, and how the body grows and develops too. It means it will contain all of our information about our hair color, eye color, body size, ear size, nose type. I don't know, every kind of characteristic that comes from our parents and grandparents is stored in these chromosomes. Each pair of chromosomes has pairs of genes that carry information for a particular characteristics, such as eye color or hair color, as I said before. These genes are situated at the same point on each chromosome. You can see that here in the picture, gene for eye color. This one is coming from the say. This one will be more dominant, that one you will get from your parent. It means that one will appear on you. If, for example, if your father had a black hair but mother had a brown hair, but let's say mother's hair gene was dominant, and you will get the same color as your mother. It means it's brown color. So guys, we are starting a little bit tough topic. I will not continue from this place for today. It's okay for today for now, I guess. For the next lesson, be ready, we will continue from this point. See you next.